Hey everyone, I finished my Staycation mini album, so I thought I would do a quick flip through. If you know me, you know that travel documentation is my favorite thing to do, but I'm not in my traveling era. However, I'm in my 24-hour staycation era, and so I've been making some mini albums to document what taking time for myself looks like and self-care and prioritizing my needs at the same time as prioritizing the needs of my family. So I made this little mini album from January. I took another 24-hour staycation last summer and made this album, which was a lot of fun. So I decided to do something similar with this one. What I did in terms of products, this was kind of something different for me, but a lot of fun. I went through all of my travel products, and I have quite a bit of a collection going from over the years, and I pulled out things that were pertinent to this adventure. So like there's a lot of travel things that weren't applicable for a staycation, so I kind of just kept those aside and I'll use those another time, but I pulled things that fit the story that I wanted to tell for this adventure, and then just pulled things that aesthetically I think was kind of the look I was going for or matched my acrylic album. So I basically put a limited number of products that I wanted to use in this basket, and I only worked out of this basket. And I actually found it really, I don't know, just cathartic to not have to go through so much product and just have this limited basket. Like, I don't know, I found I was more creative, I had more ideas, so that was really fun. And as always, I put in all of my ephemera from the 24-hour hotel stay in this, and I ended up using all of it, so that went in my basket too. So this was just the stuff that I didn't use. A lot of it's from leftover releases, and then a couple of things are from last year's release as well. But here is my album. It's essentially like a 4x5 mini album, and this is from Jamaica's shop. So I loved this Go paper from last year's release, and I just have the dates here. One kind of cohesive element that I did throughout this mini album were these circles. So these are from a past, actually this might be from the Adventure Story Kit. I had 1 through 5 still, so I decided to use all of these and tell 5 different short stories with them, and put the time on here. Fun little envelope from a couple of years ago to tell a little bit of a longer story. I paper clipped a lot of things. I think this might have been my last attacher. These have probably been my favorite product ever from Allie's shop, and I've been savoring them because they've been out of stock, but they're in stock now with the most recent travel release, so those should be hopefully to me soon. I got a ton of them because I use them all the time. I tend to write down quotes of things that Mark says because he usually says funny stuff, and I want to remember those types of things, and I actually did that, I believe, in this album. Oh yeah, he had sent me a TikTok about being a good parent, and he said this one goes out to you. So I love that I have some different quotes from him in these albums. One thing about my staycation is I did some retail therapy and shopping, so I made this fun half circle flip out and documented the stores that I went to. And again, you'll see like not all travel products, like went through my number stash, went through my story kit stash, and used washi tape to do that there. So here's that second circle that I did here about getting a pedicure. This was kind of fun. Lots of circles in this album. Created a little pocket for some ephemera and a picture there. Everything is outside of the page protector in this album. Here's my hotel key card envelope. So I took out the key card, but just used that as a home for one of my stories. Really fun, like, what do you call these, window cards from last year's release, and I put a picture and a little story on the inside. Loved these frames too. I'm pretty sure like this frame was just the leftover piece for like the larger frame, but it's just a good reminder that you can use all of those parts, and I really liked the two-tone on this chipboard frame. And of course, before I went to bed, I screenshotted pictures of the kids. In fact, I think I have them. Yeah, I have them in here too. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's so different. But fun to kind of like pull things from my phone too. And then of course I documented that I had a great 10-hour night of sleep, which was incredible. I did that same photo here too, so it's kind of fun. That was 12 hours. Ugh. Text messages from Mark and creating like little pockets for those to go in. Yeah, so, you know, it's not a big trip. It's not this fancy, huge album, but I had a lot of fun putting this together.